So I just want to go ahead and make sure I get this established, right? They say my mama involved, but I don't know. They say if you tapped in, you supposed to be able to make your stuff flow. It's supposed to, but I feel like somebody just ran off my backside. I feel like it's one of these women trying to hide now because I said something about my mama, right? So they got a vehicle outside, right? So they trying to portray like it's supposed to be somebody I know. But see, catch 22 because you got this old dude over here talking, right? He supposed to be the old lame, you know what I'm saying? And he's making a report right now. He's playing a character. He being a bot. Now, if I'm lying about him being a bot, he ain't gonna choke up and say nothing wrong. Cause these women are helping him. They're giving him the heat to make his flow go. Now, there should be no more oppositions in here because it's saying there's two of them in here that's holding nuts. Now, if I'm correct, I believe I'm right. If y'all know anything about India or anything of the sort, these statues of ancient beings that hold these circles on their hip, like it's like holding somebody nuts or a serpent or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It deals with the scorpion or being a sacrificial lamb, or you could say sacrifice, or you could say it deals with Venus or the looking glass. It deals with the stars, constellations. Now it's amazing how one can lose heat out of his lower extremities out of nowhere, and then you could say everything is sound and frequency. So if we're all about healing, it should be a sound of frequency of healing and love and peace, right? Love, joy, happiness. Now, if I'm putting that frequency out, there has to be an opposite opposing force, right? So if you're a good hearted, good natured person, you're going to have a hater in the process, right? So you're going to have stank mean people, stink meaners. Now, it's crazy how you say, why would they want to go and do all that stuff when society is so messed up? Why would people want to bully other people? Huh? Because they feel like they can get away with it. Nobody's going to do nothing to them. So you'll say, if you're not messing with nobody's leg, right? If you are not doing nothing despicable, I'm gonna use that word. That's a better proper word. If you're not doing nothing despicable, right, and trying to set someone up with a nasty demeanor, you wouldn't do certain things, right? You wouldn't sit around and snicker like, you know what I'm saying, the evil Grinch, because his heart was too small. But then his heart got super big. He illuminated because he seen the light and the love and the real nature of the scene. But then you got to realize when things are not going awry, that's because somebody is trying to steal the photons, the electrons, and cast them down. That's a negative spirit. Now, if you have a soul of a high vibrating spirit, that means you're going to be illuminated. You're going to be shining. You're going to be joyous. You ain't got time to sit here and waste and cast negative clouds. You will be doing something that's so bright and beautiful that it makes everything sing and flow into a whole nother type of realm. But if you're doing something cold and wicked and dark, you're going to be very nasty and mean. Hence the crow's face, the crow's eyes. You know what I'm saying? You look like a drone. The worm people. But you know, they say the royals, they usually sip champagne with maggots in it. So I don't know. You let me know. Now, because you know, they have a habit of trying to shape shift. You know what I'm saying? They shift reality. They try to shift the polarity, the poles of everything that they do. It's always a coin flip. So when you make a move, we gotta go the other way. It's like Flash versus Zoom. But you know, Zoom ain't his real name. Ha ha. He copied someone changed his name to Be a Hater because he was upset with the original version. But you got to think about it, because Zoom really is not the bad guy, because he was looking up to somebody who was supposed to be this, that, and the third, and you know what I'm saying? But that's going into the origin story, because Flash really ain't Hermes, you know what I'm saying? Thrice great. I'm just saying. And then, you know, Hermes really ain't that guy because he stole his story from someone else. It's a mystery system. Now, it's mysterious to me, if everybody's so healthy and so in good, high spirits, why does it seem like so many people so sick? It must be a lot of pollen in the air. You know, they like to make a lot of male trees for no reason. Instead of making them more female trees and feminine, you know what I'm saying? To help us breathe better, enjoy ourselves. But then you got to think about it too. There's a lot of feminine energy that like to try to hide in the masculine too much. And they like to do opposite things and turn things around and do wickedness. For what? They want to be dark. They don't want to be in the light. They don't want to see. I just want to cast mine and play the lottery. Now listen. If the soul is not the light, if your eye does not obtain light, what's the point of you? Now, I'm gonna bring a quote from the Bible. They say, Christ said, I ain't even gonna say Christ. I'm just gonna say what it says. If you, because somebody wants me to lose my point. Hence, I'm gonna drop 8 points because I'm gonna make somebody's brows frown. You dig what I'm saying? If you are greatness, listen to me carefully. If you want perfection, if you want to succeed and be something more than what you can, what are you supposed to do? How do you achieve these dreams? Because if you're a dreamer, you're supposed to do what? Dream big. Think greatness. I am perfection. I am what I say I am. That's the full circumference, right? That's a full spin. Now, seeing as somebody wants to take my energy and spiral it into another place, they're going to do things in a different manner, but mask it with a smiley, happy face. Hence the joke. Here's the punchline. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Now, the light of the world. How do you come? She don't want to. They don't want to give me my ping. Now look, you got to be a joyous spirit, bro. You got to be a joyous spirit, bro. And like I said, bro, niggas gonna hate, bro. Niggas gonna try to take it away. Like right now, somebody's waiting for a moment in time where they can say, I got you. I got you. Didn't they do that to Christ? I got you. You're a piece of shit. You can't make it happen. You're not a miracle worker. But yeah, I said I ain't gonna say Christ. We ain't gonna speak on Christ. We ain't gonna speak on John. We ain't gonna speak on Moses. We ain't gonna say none of them. We just gonna speak on the Creator, because he said we can do all miracles at all times. Now, there will be opposing forces and spirits on high principles and high places and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? They'll attack you in many ways. So anybody who has the archaic system or knows the practices, they can do things in a numerous amount of ways, especially if there's a posse of them. See, these pack of jackals never run alone. Hyenas always run in a pack. You see what I'm saying? Scar ran with who? The hyenas. He didn't want to move with the pack. He was like, he didn't want to move with the pride. He didn't want to move with his people. He moved with the jackals. Because he was out there trying to do some dirty, wicked shit. Now, I know they like to come over here and try to intercept and dissect and interject what I say over here a lot of times. And they like to hear me speak for no reason, but I don't know why. There's plenty of other speakers that know way more than me and have greater intellect and all that good stuff. But they get into their bag so they can try to cast down stones on someone. They sit on high and throw stones like a bunch of baboons who ain't got no sense. You know how baboons sit on the mountain throw at you? That's how they do. Shout out to my broskies out there who all do the, you know what I'm saying, the right things. Shout out to the tribe. I don't take no story on myself without giving homage to the one who got dang showed me. That's like saying that's the equivalent of showing love. It's all about showing love and gratitude for the one who paved the way for you. Now, this is what they do, because it amazes me. They backtrack. They backpedal. They really not good defenders. They get lost in their place and they start thinking, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And they start backpedaling to get out of the situation that they put themselves in. And then try to play it cool, like, we ain't doing that. We're the good guys. Ain't that a spook? Now look here, man. I've been sitting here, marinating, just taking my time, enjoying myself and watching these little videos and trying to grow unconscious, well, in the spirit, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of folks like to dive into the mental and do a lot of jive things. Shout out to everybody who want to eat them good old turkeys. You know what I'm saying? We got Turkey Day coming up, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these turkeys about to get feasted on, but nobody ever thinks about what happened on them days. But we ain't gonna dwell too much on that. Everybody likes to go stuff them faces and pay homage to the forefathers. But nobody really wastes their time with just thinking about that too much. They don't really care too much. It's just a day just to have fun. That's what it's all about. The Catch-22. It's all about just having fun. You know what I'm saying? It's all about just chilling at work and just having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the diamond in the rough, ain't it? Sun rooftop. Come on, man. It's all the same thing. All the same stuff. Now, see, this is when they start complaining. It's usually the ones who do the dumb shit and then they start complaining about it. Then they say they don't want to hear you. Then they try to put something else on it because they already doing programming. I mean, how many bots are involved? How many eternal organs that these so-called big bosses have? That video game you be playing, like, God, dog, how long I gotta keep killing this fool? You fighting the big boss, you like, psh, psh. I'm talking about you done shot every organ, you done hit everything, you done cut him up. Here comes another part. He's still out there. You gotta cut that one down. He comes back again. You gotta cut that one down. You gotta cut it down again. Like, man, all these damn body parts. Like, man, how many of you do I gotta kill, fool? Shh. Gotta keep cutting them up. Gotta hit them with the gun. They got to hit him with the laser sword. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Jesus. Give it up. Like, damn. Your end is near. Your end is near. You know it. You're trying to do something that you have no business. And you know it. Bro, you gonna have to give up the rights, bro. If you stealing something from a sovereign country, bro, you ain't gonna be there too much longer. This ain't your land. This ain't your temple. Come on, bro. If this is not your temple, this is not your land, how dare you come upon this thing and say you gonna do something, try to possess something, and try to rewire and work something that doesn't belong to you? Because at the end of the day, you're the cancerous thing that's gonna be taken away. Because when the light hits you, you're gonna ignite like a vampire. But you know what I'm saying? They say vampires don't get burnt up in the sun. So I guess it's a conscious thing. I guess it's a spiritual and a soulful thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking like an idiot. I don't know. I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm talking like a baboon. I don't know. But you tell me in the comments down below.